Okay, so a little bit about the history of the times since I have a marriage license and what I have been doing. Well, I would walk on a broken, injured leg in the rain just for food because I always shared whatever good items I found for me and household. I tried cooking and baking. I would cook and I would bake food and I rode the bus. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of riding the bus and I'm not ashamed of loving God. Thank God. And when I would cook the food and stuff like that, they told me the food was good when I cooked for them. And I thank God for allowing me the opportunity of service for a mom and children. Because, according to the Family Court of Jefferson County, they say that I am a dad or a father, and someone has to be the mom. So if I was cooking the food and baking the food when I would bake food and stuff. And if they told me it was good and I would walk, well, I believe my wife is the girl in love with my style of doing my job of being a husband. So I'm not really sure of the games or identity politics or whatever other people have been doing, some kind of fraud or paper type of. They said people was doing stuff with paper or something like signing other people's check or stealing other people's money. They even said somebody tried to change the name on people's marriage license and stuff like that. It's just really crazy. So, this is just evidence of me and what I have been doing since I have a marriage license and I am married. I don't know what the other people have done, but I did not. I believe in God, and I would not want to seem like a deadbeat dad, of course, and I would not want to seem like a deadbeat husband, and I would not want to seem like some homeless bum or something like that. So that's why, I've always, from the whole time I left, you know, Alabama and came to Georgia, that's why there's evidence that I've always paid the rent, for the whole month, whether I paid daily or weekly or for the whole month at one time. I've never been to a shelter or any of those types of places since I've been in Georgia because some other man tried to tell the girl that I was with or the children like to go to his business or his shelter or something so that they can make money off of her and the children and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, but then you'll look like some homeless bum or some kind of hobo or deadbeat or something like. And since I am married and I am the husband, and the court said that I am the dad or the father, it's supposed to be the way that I say it is supposed to be. And if I was trying to make sure that the rent is actually paid, then there was not supposed to be another man or another woman or another guy saying, go to their house or go to their business. And it's crazy because, you know, since I make these videos and this art and stuff like that, and people, you know, have been doing stuff online, you know, like online businesses, you know, it's like, you know, if your family didn't want to help you have your own business, then maybe somebody else would, you know, because it's like someone tried to stop a Brandon Johnson from having his own family. Someone tried to stop a Brandon Johnson from having his own family business. And it's crazy because it did not work. Because whether they acknowledge it or not, whether they gave me credit for it or not, whether they supported me or not, people know that I have a logo, a label, and a legitimate business. But since they cannot be my boss or my supervisor, they would rather just act like it don't exist. And that's explained to me. They were like, it was somebody that was like, when it was somebody to make their own business, or when it was somebody to make their own, you know, situation, somebody that wants to be everybody's dad or some craziness like that, you know, some guy who wanted to, you know, it's crazy. It's like somebody wanted me to give up my own business and give up my own logo and give up my own productions and say that he is the creator of it and say that I am just the assistant. But if I am the one that did all this stuff, then it's crazy because, like, you know, they can say whatever they want to say, you know, but it's weird because, like, it's like if you built a house from the ground up and some rich man said, okay, since he's rich and got more money than you, he want to put his name on the building that you built, Brandon. That type of situation. So it's like, you may have made these videos, you may have made this music, you may have made this art, you may have did all of this stuff, Brandon, by yourself. But some so-called rich man wants to put his name on your product and claim that, you know, he is the one that made it. So, you know, that's why I don't have any ads on my videos and I don't really make a lot of money, or I don't really make any money from it at all, you know, because, you know, they told me that it's some person or whatever, and they say it makes him look bad because when everyone knows that I exist, it just makes him look real bitter because, you know, there's no way that people don't know that I exist.